Okay, what I'm going to show you is how to do what I call an AI audit of your listing. Now, the goal with this is to go in and analyze it from the psychology of a buyer who's looking at your house. And it's going to look at everything. It's going to look at the listing. It's going to look at the photos. It's going to look at the description, everything that's on here. And here's the easiest way to do this is in Google Chrome using Google Gemini in Chrome. So if you launch Chrome up in the top right-hand corner, you're going to see this. If you have Gemini installed and you have this option installed in Chrome, you're going to see this. Ask Gemini up here. Okay. Now, here's what I default to the Zillow page. It's the easiest one. It usually has like everything on there, the 3D tours and all that fun stuff. But this will work in any web page. But what I want you to do is call up your listing in one of these portals, like a Zillow or Realtor.com or Homes.com or something like that. The next thing we're going to need is we're going to need a prompt. Okay. Now, if you go to repromptvault.com, you're going to see a whole bunch of prompts in here. And the one that we're looking for is this listing audit prompt. Okay. There's directions right here. Like, here's what it does. Here's the directions. This prompt is designed to be run inside an AI browser or using Google Chrome with Gemini enabled. Okay, so either one, but the basis is we're going to take these instructions in this prompt right here. We're going to hit the copy button. We're going to go back over to my listing. I'm just going to paste in that prompt. And what this does is this tool right here is going to analyze what's in this current tab right here. And that's it. Nothing else. I don't have to tell it where to go to find it or what the link is. It's operating within this browser window right here. And I'm going to hit, so you can use Pro or you can use Flash. If you have access to Pro, it wouldn't hurt. If you don't, Flash is probably more than enough right here. So I'm going to hit the go button and submit, and it's going to run the audit. And here's what it says. I can see the listing in Bettendorf's pulled up, is completely renovated. Before I run a complete psychological deep dive and deliver your structured audit report, are there any quirks, unique features, or challenges about this home that you'd like me to note? Or any specific feedback that you've gathered from other buyers and agents? If you have any of that, this is the time to add it in because that's going to add context to the audit and as far as like what the psychology of the buyers are that have come by. What are their opinions? What are their drawbacks? What are their hurdles? What are their pain points? That's what we're looking for. If you don't have any, just say none. It doesn't hurt to put like how many showings you've had or how many yes, start task. Go. How many showings, how many offers have followed through, if you've had price reductions, all of that, um, that definitely helps too. So the task is started and it's going through, and I'm going to pause this while it takes over, but you can see it's actually going through and it's analyzing the listing. It's going through the photos. You can see it's glowing in the background right here. That means it's working in that tab. So I'm going to pause this while it goes, and then I'm going to come back once it's done. Okay, here's what we got. Let's blow this up. The presentation listing establishes an immediate emotional tone of freshness, modernity, and absolute structural confidence by leading with the crisp, clean, bright visual interiors of a total renovation. Okay, buyer journey simulation. The journey opens with a strong wide-angle street-level perspective, while mature tree frames the left side. The focus remains on a solid brick facade. The transition past the door immediately rewards the viewer with an open concept. Primary effect, the home looks exactly as a modern buyer wants a ranch to look. Uh, the viewer moves fluidly through the kitchen into a massive walk-in pantry down the hall. Curiosity remains high. The finish, instead of hitting scroll fatigue, the journey picks momentum up on the lower level, showing a pristine, dry, open basement. Okay, so far, really good. Total count of 38 photos. The gallery sits perfectly in the sweet spot for a 15, 16 square foot ranch. It's comprehensive without being tedious. The wide angle framing avoids unnatural edge distortion. Okay, cool. Areas for improvement. The lead exterior photo has a beautiful but prominent tree branch cutting down the upper left-hand quadrant. While it adds a neighborhood feel, a slightly adjusted angle or a reshoot would give a cleaner, unobstructed view of the home's roof line. Okay, not bad. Staging and styling. Uh, it says virtual staging recommendation to tap into a broader buyer demographic, considering actually adding virtual staging. Okay, so not bad. Lighting and editing, be careful with this one. Sometimes it's completely way off. I've seen professionally photographed listings on here say that, the lighting is off or just slightly off with the yellow hue. For the most part, as long as the images are crisp and not too dark, it's good. So don't worry too much about lighting and editing, but it is there for you to take a look at. Visual storytelling and flow, the approach, the reveal, the foundation, the escape. So this one looks really, really good. Current description is highly informative, human, and rich with exact specifications. Buyers filter for, however, it can be tightened to maximize impact before a user has to click show more on mobile screens. Okay, so what they're saying is the listing description is truncated, and before the user looking at this home has to click show more, like put the important stuff before that. So above the fold, for those who remember the newspaper phrase, that's above, put it above the fold. And it gave you an optimized hook tech suggestion text suggestion. Trust and credibility signals. This house was renovated correctly. That looks good. The inclusion of the transversible lifetime warranty on the garage floor coating turns the utility space into a massive credibility asset, validating the 425 price point. Cool. Competitive benchmarking, conversion and engagement optimization, action plan summary. So here's your action plan summary. Introduce selective virtual staging, optimize the mobile description hook, elevate the lead interior photo. So take a slightly tighter or angled exterior front shot is what it's saying. Highlight the bonus basement potential, um, and then cross promote the shared well stability. So that's actually a really, really well done um, audit. So, but this it gave you some suggestions to improve it, but it didn't go overboard. I've seen some that are just absolutely brutal. It'll say you've got 17 photos of the front of the house with 16 different angles, uh, cull the images down from 46 down to like 22, repurpose the images and put the images of the main features of the home closer to the front of the gallery, those kinds of things. But this one actually looks pretty good. So that's the digital AI audit and how to run it.